My fiancée wrote. The phone screen burned my eyes in the dark, each word a shard of glass. I'll say yes for now, but everyone knows. The message glowed in the Bridesmaids group chat, my fiancée's name glaring above it. My thumb froze mid-scroll, my breath a jagged thing caught in my throat. The bedroom was silent except for the faint hum of the air conditioner and Anna's soft snores beside me. I stared at the words, willing them to rearrange into something harmless. They didn't. It was 2:17 a.m. I'd only grabbed a phone to silence an incoming call, her mother, probably with another wedding detail. But the notification from the chat had caught my eye, a flicker of instinct urging me to swipe. Now, my chest was a furnace, my heart pounding like it wanted to break free. Everyone knows what? The ellipsis felt like a taunt, a secret dangling just out of reach. I scrolled up, my fingers trembling, but the earlier messages were mundane. Dress fittings, floral arrangements, a meme about hungover bachelorette parties. Nothing explained the knife in my gut. Anna stayed, her dark hair spilling across the pillow like ink. I watched her, searching for a stranger in the face I'd kiss 1,000 times. Her lips parted slightly, peaceful, as if she hadn't just carved a question mark into my world. I wanted to shake her awake, demand answers, but my voice felt buried under the weight of dread. Instead, I slipped out of bed, the hardwood cold against my bare feet, and padded to the living room. The city lights bled through the blinds, casting stripes across the coffee table where our engagement photos sat, all smiles and promises. I opened the chat again, my pulse a drumbeat. Below her message, a reply from her maid of honor. Jess, girl, you're wild. Just don't let him see this. My stomach lurched. I scrolled further, hunting for context, but the thread veered back to logistics. My mind raced, stitching together fragments. Was it a joke? A misunderstanding? Anna had been distant lately. Late nights at work, vague texts, a nervous laugh when I asked about her day. I'd chalked it up to wedding stress. Now, each memory felt like a breadcrumb leading somewhere dark. The next morning, Anna was all warmth, humming as she brewed coffee. You're up early, she said, sliding a mug toward me. Her hazel eyes sparkled, but I couldn't meet them. The mug's heat seared my palms, grounding me as I mumbled about her work email. She didn't notice my stiffness, or maybe she did and chose to ignore it. Jess is coming over later to go over the seating chart, she said, her voice light. You okay with that? Fine, I said, too quickly. Jess, the one who'd called her wild. I wanted to ask, to scream, but the words lodged in my throat. What if I was wrong? What if I ruined everything over nothing? I spent the day in a haze, replaying her message, dissecting every glance she'd given me in the past month. The way she'd lingered on her phone, the way she'd brushed off my questions about her coworker, Mark, who always seemed to be around. That evening, Jess arrived, all laughter and wine bottles. I watched them from the kitchen, their heads bent over a laptop, giggling about table arrangements. Anna's hand brushed Jess's arm, a casual touch that felt too intimate now. I poured myself a whiskey, the burn steady in my nose, and joined them. How's the planning? I asked, my voice tighter than I meant. Anna smiled, oblivious. A nightmare, but we're surviving. Jess glanced at me, her eyes flickering with something. Guilt? Amusement? I couldn't tell. The whiskey soured in my mouth. Hours later, after Jess left, I found Anna's phone on the counter, unlocked. My heart thudded as I opened the chat again. A new message from Jess. Mark says he's free this weekend. You sure about this? The room tilted. Mark, the co-worker who'd been just a friend. The one who'd sent her a happy birthday text at midnight, who'd driven her home from a team dinner when I was out of town. I confronted her that night, my voice shaking but steady. What's going on with Mark? I held up her phone, the screen a silent accuser. Anna's face drained of color, her eyes wide with something that wasn't quite denial. It's not what you think, she stammered, but her voice cracked, and I knew. She confessed in fragments, tears streaming down her cheeks. It wasn't love, she swore, just a fling, a moment of weakness. Mark had been there when she felt overwhelmed, when I'd been too busy with work to notice her unraveling. I didn't mean to hurt you, she whispered, reaching for me. I stepped back, the space between us a chasm. But the real blow came later, when I checked her phone one last time, unable to stop myself. A deleted message, recovered from the chat's archive. I'll say yes for now, but everyone knows I'm not ready to settle down. Not with him. It wasn't just Mark. It was her. She'd never been mine, not fully. I stood there, the phone heavy in my hand, as a life we'd built shattered around me. The city outside hummed, indifferent, and I wondered how I'd ever trust again.